Every equine has a story, and when one role ends, another can begin. From racetracks to rural roads, from labor to companionship, their journey continues through care, protection, dignity, and purpose.
Personally, I'm a very horsey person. I have my own horses and I do ride, and I think the horses are what connects us, and I'm very passionate about it. But from this CCS and my rural experience so far, horses in the community mean so much more than just for some people it's their livelihood, it's how they get to work, it's how they get different places, and what connects us all is the horse. And to help the people there is to make sure their horse is in healthy working condition. Can the horse do its job? Because it's difficult to want someone to take the best care of their horse, but they can barely take care of themselves. So to give them the ability to take care of their horse as best as they can with what we can give.
Ever since I was a child, the horses and the animals were my friends, and I knew that that was my purpose, to look after them. I don't want my own children. They will be my children, and I will commit my life to basically ensuring that these animals that don't have voices, especially the horses, which is my first love, will have someone to always keep an eye out for them. It's very dear to my heart, and each and every one that comes in takes a role, sorry. But yeah, so it's very close to my heart, and I could not deny it. I mean, it was there from the beginning, and that's my purpose.
People often misunderstand rescued horses and they think they're kind of broken. I think rescued horses need time. So a lot of people misunderstand that rescue doesn't mean broken, it just means you need time and you need to work through a lot of things with the horses.
Uma ukuthi umuntu unenkinga nesilwane sakhe, mhlambe silimalile, mhlambe usibone ngathi asikho right namhlanje, usike sibanikezele inamba zethu basifonele siphume ke siye khona. Mostly kulabo abaseduze ke siyakhona ukufinyelela kubona, like around iMaritzburg nje nakhona like Catholic.
We actually had people commenting on Facebook that had driven past to say we watched you in action because there was traffic jam. It was peak hour traffic.
Yeah.
And they actually commented on the fact that the team was so calm and quietly went up to the horses, managed to catch them and walk them to safety. And then we actually boxed them into the unit. We received a call from a member of the public to say that there was a loose horse in danger at a four-way stop in Cato Ridge. There has been a horse that's been found dead on the road there before. We then responded, we jumped in the vehicle and responded and found the horse. We've recognized the horse because the horse has been in danger in a dangerous area before. Actually, there were 7 before, and this horse was on his own. So pretty much what we've done is we've caught the horse and we're now walking him back to the unit. Danny, the inspector, he has magisterial within the area. So he will actually get an OB number so that it's not said that we are stealing the horse, because that happens in rural outreach.
If we take in a stray horse like this, and if we don't find the owner, or if the owner doesn't come forth to claim their horses, it can stay with us for at least 21 days, as long as I've got an OB number from the police station. Then thereafter, after 21 days, the horse is legally ours. We can actually put it in our adoption program and we can rehome it.
Because we do a lot of rural outreach and all that, a lot of the horses that come back for treatment or are confiscated are quite emaciated or quite thin. A lot of them you'll see will have poor coats and pot bellies, and then that would indicate that they might have a large worm burden. So you wouldn't see a tip-top horse coming in. It's usually they come in and they need to be rehabbed, rehomed, reworked. Rehab from a veterinary perspective is you look at the horse and how it's arrived, in what condition, and how can we go forward. So does this horse need a bit of painkillers? Is it in constant pain? Does it need to be dewormed? Then you'd say, okay, I've dewormed it on this date. Is it improving? Is it picking up weight? Do we need to re-deworm? Do we have to have the dentist out? Do we need to get its back checked? So From a veterinary point, you do a lot with the meds and the horse, but also you get in a lot of other people to help you. So you get chiropractors, you get physios, some people come with like beamers, which are magnetic blankets.
People will either surrender their animals to us if they can't afford to keep them anymore, or alert us to an animal that is in need, that doesn't have a proper owner, or the owner, and once we investigate, the owner says, you know, well, I don't have money for myself, I can't keep the animal. We'll liaise with him to rather hand over to us, or to see if we can help and assist with keeping them in a healthy condition. And then once they come into the unit, if they need to be rehabilitated mentally, physically, whatever, we do the best we can. There are some cases where you can't rehabilitate them and we don't have the resources. We don't have an equine hospital in Port Elizabeth.
We have an adoption process which is different to a selling process. We do not sell our horses on. So a horse might be handed into us, it's finished its second career, it comes into us, we assess it, we look at it, that assessment is mind, body, veterinary assessment, and from there we basically put out an advert. With the adoption process, we do a home check, vet the people, vet where it's going, vet their experience, etc., etc. They then come in and they tie in with our trainer so that we can see, is the horse a match? Are they happy with it? It then gets adopted out. There is an adoption fee. That fee varies on regards to what experience the horse has, where the horse is in its career, and that horse is adopted out. So throughout their life, if they can no longer be looked after, they need to return to the unit. We do follow-ups on them. They're not allowed to be bred with, they're not allowed to be sold, they're not allowed to be given away, and they're not allowed to be leased. So we are quite strict on that. I think equine welfare is looking after the welfare of the equine. It's a pretty basic sort of thing, but that goes to, you know, where they're housed, what they're fed, do they get their vaccinations, are their feet done, you know, are they happy? There's a lot of varied equine sports, and welfare also needs to be in those sports, and that goes from racing through to show jumping through to basically every sport, through to endurance. So I think the welfare, for me personally, the welfare of a horse is that it gets to actually live its life as a horse. They deserve friends, they deserve space, they deserve love, and they deserve care.
Before an equine can have a new purpose, it must first be given care, patience, and dignity.